Okay, hello monkeys, welcome to today's video. Today we're going to be talking about the post-Canelo fight. So this is basically part 2, as I promised. Now I was contemplating on making this video because I don't feel comfortable talking about something that I don't really have knowledge on. But then again, I was just like, you know what, I'm still a small YouTuber, I don't really get many views, my platform is pretty small, so my opinion is not going to have a huge effect on a lot of people. And besides, I'm open to suggestions. I'm open to people correcting me if I'm wrong or informing me. I'm okay with that. I'm okay if I'm wrong. Now I did try to do some research. I just didn't really understand like the terms of boxing, and I don't really know the history. And then again, I do get frustrated when someone that doesn't have knowledge on something talks and gives their opinion. But then again, I'm talking about people who have like a big platform, who probably should be more informed. And I just wanted to make videos on. I'm at this moment, I'm just trying to make videos on a daily basis. That way, I could get the hang of it. That way, it could become a hobby. And then, I am putting baby steps, more and more effort here and there. So yeah. I am trying to make. I don't want my content to be like this every single day, because right now I just press record and I just talk. But later on, I do want to have more of a process of like me investigating, me forming my opinion, look at the counter arguments and stuff like that. So yeah. But with that being said, I just wanted to say that I did watch the fight yesterday. I started watching after the third round, and I watched it all the way into the end. I just didn't watch the. I wasn't able to watch the official winner being announced, which I already know it was Canelo and stuff like that, because I was having to do some stuff, and I really didn't really care. But with that being said, I just thought that all the smack talk that Berlanga was doing was very disappointing after all of this. And one of the things I don't really care, I don't really like about boxing is that there's so much smack talk in like the pre-fights and stuff like that, that I don't really see why it's necessary to do that, because after the fight they were able to hug it out. Which you could say is like good sportsmanship and stuff like that. But from my point of view, it's just like good sportsmanship is not to do that, like at all. It's not like you can smack talk me and then they were even smack talking each other during the fight. So even after the fight, it's kind of like, oh yeah, like let's hug it out. You're a good fighter and stuff like that. And it's like, okay, like you were literally like, it looked like you guys had some beef, and now you're just like hugging it out. It doesn't make sense to me. I think it's very dumb, because it's not good sportsmanship. Good sportsmanship is not to do that at all, like throughout the whole time. I feel like you're just faking some beef from my point of view. Just to get more viewers and stuff like that. Which again, it doesn't make sense, because boxing is such a big sport that it's really not necessary to do that type of drama. It's really unnecessary. Um, I don't know. I just thought it was very dumb. It's very frustrating to see that. I didn't like it, to be honest. It seemed really fake. Um, but yeah, that's my opinion on that. I remember I gave like another prediction of like what would Berlanga do if he won the fight, but this guy was just getting destroyed in the ring. People were saying like I always read the comments in the YouTube channels in the section, stuff like that, to see like how people react, and they were saying like, oh, it's good that he stood his ground and stuff like that, right? But I just saw him taking punches. At that point, you could see like experience winning over age, because one of my arguments was that, oh, Berlanga's like 27 years old, so it's pretty, like, he's basically on his prime, and Canelo's 34. But like I mean, he's not old enough to the point where his age is going to slow him down, because people were saying that he was slowing down too. Um, but the thing is, the experience is just too much. It's like Floyd Mayweather. When Mayweather was fighting Canelo too, I think Canelo was like 22 years old, 23, and Floyd Mayweather was like 35. Correct me if I'm wrong, right? But that's how I remember. And people were saying like, oh, you know what, Mayweather's like pretty like aged up and stuff like that. But this guy was able to destroy him just for the experience that he had in the ring. So it was crazy. Um, I don't really want to get into boxing again, because I have heard from a lot of people, even boxing fans, that it's very corrupt, that it's very rigged in a lot of times. Even if you're cheering for somebody and they're gonna win, but it's like leaning towards them for a reason. That's why I don't want to get into the sport. But then again, I feel like after it was legally allowed to bet in every single sport, I feel like that has changed a lot. Like in terms of like who gets to win and who gets to not win. I feel like it's gonna be extremely rigged in a lot of sports, especially like I don't know. It's not. I'm not a conspiracy theorist, but it's not like an impossible idea. You know, it's not something like, oh, it's not. There's no way that you can cheat in a sport. It's pretty easy. Like we've seen it before. So yeah, I don't know. I just get frustrated with that type of stuff. So yeah, that's pretty much my opinion. I don't know. This video I'm pretty sure is gonna be really bad because people like already moved on through the fight. I wanted to make another video of Ice Spice because she's trending right now, but then again, I need to get more informed. And yeah, that's pretty much it. Maybe I'll make the video of Ice Spice tomorrow. If you have any suggestions of what you want to see next, please make sure to comment down below. Subscribe if you want to see more of these videos. I am posting daily at this moment. Um, so yeah, just give me motivation. I'm gonna try to make my content better little by little. So thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye bye.